What's up? What's up? It's your boy AD, and that's all day. You feel me? Finna talk about something real, like I always do. Today is gonna be a MGTOW video. No, I haven't made one in a little minute, so I'm gonna put this one together, and this one is gonna be about comfortability and about women and how comfortable they are, and just the scale of comfortability. I was also in here opening up Christmas gift that I got or whatever. Something simple. It was some new cologne. Have y'all ever tried this? It's a cologne called Racing Club Blue. I've never had this before. I am somebody that does like colognes or some type of spray, axe spray. I always been that type of person that always got at least spray something on myself before I go out. Like, yeah, I'm gonna, wash up, put deodorant on, but I like to take it to the next level. Maybe not, maybe not so much when it's hot as hell and you sweating and shit. But let me get to the video though. My bad, y'all. So basically though, man, it's something I noticed about women, man. I pretty much noticed that majority of the time, it's like depending on how comfortable a woman is what she's gonna really do in her life. And that's how I really feel. Because as you can see, like if you look at the patterns between how they act and what they do, and then you look at their living situations and what they can get, and a lot of times they really just do things based off their comfortability. Um, like for example, like the men they pick, the reason why a lot of girls start off dating bad dudes and messed up dudes is because they're too comfortable. All right, they're too comfortable. I noticed that in my life. I'm like, damn, majority of the women I've seen messing with nothing ass dudes were comfortable women. And what I mean by comfortable, just women who didn't have to worry about bills and life like that. Women who really didn't struggle that much because they were always handed something, or they always had some family member looking out for them. You know, women who not really on the grind, on the struggle. I noticed that a lot of times. It's all about how comfortable they feel they are in their mind. Because sometimes they won't really be that comfortable, but still be just comfortable enough for them to want to do some other stuff. You know, I mean, I've seen some real messed up things, like women getting handed stuff for free and then using what they got handed to basically mess life up for them and anyone else around and the kids that they bring in the world just based off what somebody gave them. And if they didn't have that, they would have been too worried about trying to grind, hustle, get some money, do something. They wouldn't have been out here running these streets, bouncing penis. You know what I'm saying? Because especially if they ain't getting what they want, so they gonna be out here trying to freaking simp. Because that will get the simp. Because it's crazy. Basically, what I'm trying to say is because if they're not comfortable, then that's when you see a lot of simpery too. You know, like you notice that the girls, a lot of the times they be messing with the simps and stuff like that, be girls that ain't that comfortable, meaning they're not doing that good, probably not getting that much attention, not getting that much money. I really do believe money has a lot to do with it. Like we know it's other things added into why women choose who they pick, but I swear I feel like money is a very big important part. And money is your comfortability, because the more money you have, the more comfortable you can be, or the more money that people around you have, you know. And back to what I was saying when I was like, sometimes when a woman thinks she's comfortable, because I've seen women that were actually in bad situations, not doing good, can barely even take care of themselves, but they're still comfortable enough because they're living off mom, dad, whoever, and that still allowing them to go out there and go mess with a bad boy or nothing dude. Because even if that dude ever leave or whatever, she got them to fall back on. A lot of times they start going for themselves when they start getting hurting, when they stop getting the attention they want, or when they realize that messing around with them nothing dudes ain't did nothing but made you broke because now you got all these kids and you wasted all your time instead of been working yourself up, building yourself up. Instead, you messing around with nothing dudes because you're comfortable. That's why I say a lot of women do start off like that. Some never leave, but a lot do eventually be like, all right, I'm not gonna mess with the bad boy no more. I'm gonna go ahead and get some dude that's just gonna give me stuff at this point because they're not comfortable no more. Now they got bills. Like I said, now they got things to worry about. People don't want to mess with them like that as much as they used to, you know. Like I said, again, money plays a lot because a lot of times when people got money, or are comfortable, you know, roof over their head, ain't got to worry about nothing. Like, because, you know, there's a lot of people out here that worry about how they going to pay the bills, how they going to eat, how they going to get some gas, you know. And it ain't all the time because people are hurting. A lot of times it's just hard out here. You know, everybody doesn't have everything and everybody's not lucky. You know, we already understand that life is very unfair, right? So that's why I'm saying, like, that's why eventually okay, now I want to mess with the nice dude, the dude that's gonna give me money and stuff until they get comfortable again off that dude. Then they gonna be right back doing the other stuff. Cause you know, once the simp dude come around, he ain't gonna do nothing but try to make her comfortable. He ain't gonna make her work. He ain't gonna put her in her place. He ain't gonna tell her when she wrong. He ain't gonna stand up for himself. So when she come around, you know, she just gonna get too comfortable. She basically just gonna be like, all right, I got what I want. Cause I'm swear it's a lot about comfortability. I noticed a lot of women who have a lot of kids were comfortable women, not women who were really, really broke and hurting. I noticed that like a lot of the times it be the ones that be comfortable, that be living for free or something, you know? Cause I'm telling you know, we know life is hard, you know, especially when you're alone. Life is not that easy to, you know, pay all the bills, you know, rent, gas, lights, insurance, all this crap, you know, and then feed yourself and all that, you know what I'm saying? So we know it ain't a joke out here, basically what I'm trying to say. So, but it's weird how they don't think about that type of stuff until the comfortability goes away. Hold on, let me smell this real quick. Hmm, this, this do smell like something I would wear too. Smell decent. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, I guess I'll talk to y'all a little while longer. But I hope y'all understand where I'm coming from with this video, cause it's the truth though, in my honest opinion. Now I know it's some exceptions, but I swear it's like the more comfortable a woman is, the more she gonna want to mess with other dudes, the more she gonna want to mess her life up. The more she's wanna go, the more kids she's gonna want to have. Just like as a man, you know, as a man, if you struggling and you can barely pay the bills and you ain't got nobody taking care of you, you ain't got as much time to be thinking about, oh, I want to get this girl and have some kids. For real, right? It's like as a man, we kind of already know, like, dang, we got to work, do something, because you can't even do nothing if you ain't even got no money. How you even going to be worried about kids if you ain't got no money? Unless you want to mess with comfortable chicks. But that ain't going to get you nowhere. That's just going to waste your time. It surely is. Lying to chicks and all that, that's just going to waste your time. You might as well build yourself up, work on yourself. Because, and you know what? I'll take it a little bit further. It's not even just so much about women either. I see this about men or people in general. It's like the more comfortable people are, the more money they got, the less they see things, the less they care about what really matters. It's like they don't see it or recognize it until it's them in that situation. You know, like me as a man, you know, man, you will never get a ride from a woman just picking you up. Like, hey, you need a ride? It could be freezing cold outside. That probably never happened. But we know as many a men who will do that for a woman, though. You know? But then, so basically what I'm saying is, so when women, they'll ride past you walking on the street not thinking about you because they're riding, they got money, they're riding, they ain't thinking about you, they think you're shit because they got money. But once something happened to them, since they're so concerned about shit, not how real things are. Now they're broke. Now they're you. Now they you. Now they're the woman walking down the damn street. Shit, better be lucky if somebody do pick them up, cause hey, you only got so much time. Cause the only reason why dudes want to pick mothers up anyway is cause they like, ooh, she's cute, let's pick her up. Like, shouldn't even be doing that in all my opinions, cause they won't do it for us. But that's what I'm saying. I see that with a lot of other people too in my life. They just not seeing things. They're not understanding how bad things really are. Like they go around in this world thinking it's a joy town. Like they're too comfortable. And something I notice about these comfortable people and these women too is that they don't really know much about anything, and they don't have any skills, they don't have any hobbies, and they don't really have much about themselves, and they're not really skillful at all because they're too comfortable. You know, when you got your back against the wall, that's when amazing things can happen in your life. Just like me in my life when I first started getting money and doing stuff, even though I definitely had my ups and downs, but I used to be real broke in my life. I'm still going through stuff now, but I did have, points in time in my life though where I actually accumulated a decent amount of money, and that's because I had my back against the wall. That's because I wasn't comfortable. That's because when I was growing up, I didn't have nothing. I didn't have no game systems. When I was growing up, I didn't have none of this. I barely had a decent bed. I ain't have nothing, no cable, no nothing, and I'm dead serious. And I didn't have no money, and I'm like 18, 19, 20. I was broke like that. I had one job when I was 18 that didn't last too long. It was a good job, but didn't last too long. And then I had other couple jobs that didn't work out. But then it's like once I hit 20, that's when jobs just really started slowing down, and I was broke. And it's like I didn't do in the money in those jobs I had. When I was young, those weren't good jobs. I didn't even have a car back then, so a lot of my money went to transportation and eating, to be honest. Now, if those were good jobs, I probably could have did a little more. And then, like I said, the one good job I had didn't last that long. But I definitely got into a situation where nobody was helping me. Nobody gave a damn. No family, no nothing. I'm broke. I didn't have nothing. Back against the wall. I had to do something for myself. I had to get out here and figure something out. And I done things in my life that I probably would have never done if I wouldn't have gotten in that situation. And that's why women ain't doing nothing. I mean, it's so bad they don't even want to stand up for nothing, even if they wrong. Even if they see other women doing bogus, most women won't even stand up and do anything about it because they're too comfortable. Too comfortable. Let them be faced with these streets. Let them be faced with no money. Let them be faced with no handouts. I'm telling you, that's when you're going to see the truthful. I'm going to end the video with this. And I really do believe this, man. When a person really go broke, when you see somebody really hit rock bottom, lose everything, no help, and they got to start from scratch, that's when you see a person's true colors come out. Because, boy, most of the time, you just going to see a facade of people because they got stuff. But wait till you see them get broke. You're going to see how strong and real and how smart and understanding the people they really are. You're going to see. Just like these women. But I'm going to holler at y'all later. Like this video, comment, and I will see y'all again before New Year's.